Hello and welcome to Chicken Bros. My name is David Heath.
Now, last time I did one of these, I was at a lesbian gymkhana, and I was underwater, and I wasn't live. Sorry, wrong moment.
Yeah, sorry for the hold up. We've been taking quite a break from Chicken Bros
It's
because
been a moment, yeah.
it's been a moment, yeah. Uh, I guess chalk it up to my laziness. Also accounted for the fact that me and him have been really into this series of Doctor Who. Um, but
Yep.
but we have a duty to our Chicken Broness, and we're going to review the episodes we haven't yet. Um, Starting with this one where we left off was this is episode 1, 2, 3 called Boom,
Oof.
and it already starts off kind of dark, which which is on course on par of the course of Doctor Who, I guess.
Yep.
A lot of them end up pretty dark, but
Bah.
it's in the future, I guess, on a planet that they don't really specify which one, and there are these soldiers who are also Anglicans. I don't know what
Yeah, they're like Space Marine Anglicans. It's really weird.
Space Marine Anglicans, yeah. And two of them are out, and one of them is blind, and he's having the other one guide him. He stumbles and falls, and then without realizing where he's stepping, he steps on a landmine, and because that happens, this moving machine called a ambulance thinks it hears combat and attaches its nodes to the blind guy and determines uh, his case of blindness to be terminal, even though blindness isn't terminal. So it kills him. He leaves behind like messages of condolences, which the only family he has is his little daughter. That was
Yeah.
yeah, that was heartbreaking. And so the ambulance kills him. The doctor hears this, runs out to see what's going on, and then he steps on a landmine. And you know it's funny because like before you see it, realize what even really what's happening, the theme song kicks in. It's like, wait, whoa, what was that?
Yeah.
They love messing with us. Then Ruby steps out of the TARDIS and hears the doctor singing.
Yeah. He's singing about Bonnie Prince Charles. Or, I don't know who that is. I don't know my British monarch history.
But fun fact for classic Doctor Who fans, the song he's singing is the same tune that the second Doctor would play on his recorder. So Ruby follows the sound of his voice, and he's singing in his own words, getting his zen on.
Yeah.
And basically, if he gets too overwhelmed or worried or overexcited, the thing will heighten and go off. And basically, the way it works is there's a light around the mechanism. If it circles all the way around, then it blows up. But thankfully, he's got like a little square of space.
Yeah, about, I think Ruby said 3 fingers,
Yeah, and he
which,
knows immediately what this is from. It's from something called Valengard, which is like a futuristic hospital slash
like, war
capitalism. Yeah, war profiteering hospital thing.
that, like, supplies every single, like, war ever on both sides
Mm-hmm.
because we know money.
Yeah, and the doctor stood on it with one foot, which means his other one's in the air. He's asking Ruby to find something to counterbalance the weight so he can put his foot down, and she finds something that looks like a canister, and the doctor's like, "That's not a canister. That's a casket. Like that's a dead body. That was the blind guy from before. That's what the machine did to him." And so he says, "Toss it to me," but she's like, "You're not going to get it that way. I gotta have to hand it to you." And she's like, "We'd have to time this exactly right." He's like, "Yeah, then best not get worried, then, doctor." She's being really brave at this
Yeah.
moment, and he's like trying to talk her out of it, but she won't listen. And so they both use that song he was singing to like time it like a metronome. And right on the last word, they managed to get it, and he calms himself, and he figures out that the dead body thing can project a hologram of the person who died. And when it projects the blind guy, his daughter comes looking for him, and she thinks she found him, so she comes barreling down the hill towards the doctor. It's like trying to calm her, like, no, don't put him on edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then somebody else comes along, somebody who knows the little girl, and thinks that the doctor killed her
Yeah.
father. Like she
Mon-
assumes
Mundy. Her name is
Mundy,
Mundy.
Mundy Flynn.
You can get made Ruby. It's called Mundy Sunday, and then laugh at it the rest of your life.
So Mundy is assuming that the doctor is a hostile threat, and he's asking her, "What are you doing out here?" And like they're like, "The enemy is in the mud, or at least we think so." It's like, "Come on, I've met sentient mud, lovely girls.
What? Lovely guys.
A bit jealous though." uh, so she starts. She's not listening to him, so she starts shooting him in the arm, like really raising his blood pressure. Is like, "Scan me. I'm a bigger bang than you bargained for." So she scans him and figures out, because he's a Time Lord. The way this
Landmine works. It turns that person into
yeah, that
the
person
explosive.
essentially is the bomb. Like their inside energy like would become the outward explosion. But because he's a Time Lord, like she says, he would crater the planet.
Hell, half the planet.
Yeah, half the planet. Yeah, and so they're trying to figure out what to do, and one of those ambulance things shows up, and Ruby heard it say combat detected. So I was like, wait, hang on, we got to get combat to lure it away. So she grabs Mundy's gun and starts shooting around, and then Mundy's like, wait, shoot me in the arm. I put it on setting 1. The left one. Can you please shoot the left one? And then this guy, I don't remember his name.
Me either. He just completely caps Ruby.
Yeah, because it looks like she's going to, kill Mundy. Like, he doesn't realize what's going on, so he shoots Ruby, and she tumbles down the hill, and, like, it looks bad.
I was so pissed. I was like, fuck you!
And so the ambulance attaches that node to Ruby and like is trying to help her, but it won't. It's like it says life signs vital or like dropping or something, and then the doctor puts it together that like there is no bad guy out here. It's themselves. They're supplying a war against their own people, and the only way they can stop all this is by surrendering. And the thing is that their superior won't believe it without proof. So he asks the hologram of the dad to override the firewall and bring back proof. And because it's an AI, it doesn't exactly agree to that at first. And he's like, "If any part of you is still a dad, father to father, you never let down your kids." And so he goes inside the thing through the doctor. I don't know how that works, but whatever. And at first it's like it looks like the bomb's going to go off because like Mundy said that if it doesn't determine if there's a target on over a certain amount of time, it'll just blow up. And it's counting down until the very end when the dad manages to override the system.
Yeah.
Something he says periodically to his daughter is kiss kiss, so it's like 10, 9, 8, and then when it gets to 3, 2, 1, it's like kiss kiss, and the doctor's like, "What?" And everything starts like turning off. I love how excited he got afterwards. Like this whole army was taken down by this little girl's dad. The power of parents, or something like that. It was really funny. He's like I ought to write this in a journal. This is too good for words. I have to write it in drums. Can you write in beats? I bet I could. And then he goes, boom, ta, 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 ta. I freaking love the 15th Doctor's energy.
Yeah, Shudigawa was a very good actor.
Yeah, and the ambulance revives Ruby, thankfully.
Finally.
He's like, "Ruby, why are you always lying around during the exciting stuff?" And I love when he's like grabs the little microphone thing. He's like, "Basically, Valangard, just wait till Daddy gets home." And so they leave the planet. They bid farewell to Monday and the little girl. And I even love when he said, "I'll be checking in every so often. Fish fingers and custard's my favorite." I'm like, "Hey, reference to 11." And that's basically it for that one.
Yep.
I liked how tense the whole episode was. Like the whole time you weren't sure what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I've come to expect that from Doctor Who, but at the same time, I was just like, please, like, give me a good comfort episode. Give me another Space Babies episode, please. But I didn't get that this episode. I definitely didn't get it the next episode.
Yeah, the next one's heavy.
That one hurt.
But we'll touch on that in the next video. What would you rate Boom, Noah?
9 out of 10. Like, it was a great episode, but it hurt my heart.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll also give it a 9 out of 10. Well, babes, we'll see you in
Babes.
the next episode.
Brock.